See, when I do the countdown, I get in trouble. I'm sitting here with my countdown like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the FBI comes knocking at my door.
What is it you pray for?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to the 144th episode of Abyssal Musings. My name is Sammy Lee Infamous, and joining me as always is my co-host, Lawrence Knight.
What's going on, everyone?
Howdy, howdy, howdy. We also, as you can see, we have a larger panel than normal, right? Nomi came back to us. Hi, Nomi.
Hi. I don't understand why I'm on the bottom because I'm one of the hosts here. But it's okay. I've been absent. It's all right. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You happy?
Yay,
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm doing really good. Oh, what, Sam?
I was gonna say he's British. He's fine being shat on by other people. So
yeah.
Get fucked.
I thought that was the French.
And I've been doing good. I just had a delicious bacon wrapped hot dog. I had some pecan pie ice cream. I'm not pissing fire like AP.
Don't touch Pepper X, folks.
yeah. You know,
Yeah,
it's true.
Or do.
It's true.
What is Pepper X? But what is Pepper X? I don't.
It's the hottest pepper in the world. 2.7 million
God.
Scovilles.
What the hell were you thinking?
Why would you do that to yourself? I mean,
I'm
like,
insane.
I would understand if some people put it like in a huge batch of chili, right?
No.
But outside of
So-
that, no, because
So
they
la-
diluted. So it's like
So
huge
last,
batch of
last,
chili.
yeah, fuck that. Last week, I had a slice of pizza where
Yeah.
Pepper X was the tomato base.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was painful.
No.
This week,
Oh,
I had
no.
a chicken korma with Pepper X in it. That was like
So-
5 times worse.
My question to you is: you already were pissing fire, right? And somehow you thought it
Yeah.
would be a good idea to compound the issue.
Yes.
Oh, mate, I know it's going to get worse because I've also got a chicken vindaloo made with Pepper X. And I've also
Are you
got
trying
chicken
to-
wings coated
This will be
top to
his last
bottom
show. He's going to die
in
tonight.
Pepper X.
Hey, you do know that there are easier ways to see God if you're that anxious to see him early.
Or if you're doing it because you have some constipation issues, that there's easier ways to help your digestive system other than inundating it with pain.
I think I'm just a sadist on some level.
Masochist. You're a masochist.
Yeah.
Masochist. Yeah, masochist.
Yeah. Just anything that will inflict pain upon me.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, let's do some of that.
So Abe's not
Have you
doing
got
great.
one? Have you got one of those twisty little boxes that summons the forces of hell?
Well,
You might give that a go.
In your gut, I think you're probably good. You need the forces of hell as well. Also,
Yeah.
joining us this evening for the first time on the channel, we have Sevi. Hi, Sevi. Welcome in.
Hello, thank you. I'm excited to be
Hello.
here. I'm still a little bit sick. Usually, I should have stopped my stream earlier before the motion sickness kicked in because it takes me a little bit while to get through it. But I'm drinking some hot tea, and that usually helps. So I'm excited to be here.
Well, good luck. Fingers crossed for you, and thanks for coming and joining us as well for the first time here. Moss, welcome in.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I had a
Hello?
computer update and it completely reset my microphone, so I've been talking this entire time.
Oh,
it's
thought
not
we were-
letting-
I honestly
wow.
thought you were just being a dick and not wanting to talk to us.
No, I've been putting in my input and I was like, huh, really? I guess it's really not that interesting.
No.
Well, because like Samuel asked, like, "Hey, how's it going?" and you didn't reply back. It's like, okay, you don't have to be here, Moss.
Nope, I didn't realize until like, wait a minute, hold on. I guess nobody can hear me.
No, I thought you just stepped away from your desk or was doing something, but yeah, I figured it was something a little, maybe something was going on in the background. That's why I wasn't like, Moss.
Yeah, no, man. I do have to get my input in with the whole Pepper X thing because in my opinion, that's what adrenaline junkies do when they're afraid of heights. They don't go skydiving; they just eat hot peppers.
Do you speak from personal experience, Moss? Because I
Yes.
mean, you're
Yeah, man.
tiny. You're
Mom,
like
You go
4
to
feet tall.
Buffalo. You go to Buffalo Wild Wings. You get the blazing hot ones. I know that's not that hot, but then you kind of escalate from there. You know what I mean?
Moss, you think mayonnaise is spicy, and that's why you don't like it.
I
Mayonnaise is not
know.
spicy.
White boy
It's disgusting. Mayonnaise is
talking there.
disgusting.
Nah.
White boy is
Get
talking
out.
there. Oh, spiciness. Oh my god, the red onion. It's too spicy for me.
I can't do it.
I'm getting old, man. I can't take the spicy food anymore. I can't even like eat regular Mexican food, and I mean like Mexican food prepared by Mexicans, kind of thing. And I love it, but I cannot physically handle it anymore. I used to be able to, but then I got older. now it's a problem.
No, it's a problem. I can
Well,
understand that.
With that said, before we forget, as everybody's coming in, and we'll do this again at the end of the stream, because I know Sebi, I know that you've been streaming all day, and believe me when I say this, you weren't the only one that got motion sickness from that stream. I did too.
Oh no, I'm so
almost threw up.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not you. It's just the game's physics. It's just how it
Yeah.
is. It's not your fault. But I know that you and Moss, you guys do a lot of good stuff. You guys, those of you in the chat, if you're not familiar with the work that they do, I strongly suggest that you sign up, subscribe to their channels. Also,
Appreciate that, man.
MegaCon will be here before we know it, and Nomi,
Oh my god, yes.
Stevie, Moss, and Smooth the DJ, a good friend of mine. At least that's what I feel. But they're having a stream next Saturday.
Smooth's all like, "Fuck that, Lawrence."
but yeah, they're having a fundraiser next Saturday. You guys, please stop by, support them. None of them are the types of people that just say, "Hey, just give us some money and we'll just do whatever." They don't half-ass anything. So I'll definitely be there supporting any way that I can. And we'll definitely, like I said, I'll shout out and try to remind people as often as I can.
Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
Smooth,
Appreciate that, man.
Smooth's
That's
done
awesome.
some very successful fundraisers in the past, especially when he puts his kilt on.
Yeah. I guess maybe that's what we can do, because I kept thinking, what can we do to say thank you to chat for helping us fundraise, right? So Nomi had the cake idea. Moss had the mayo idea. He's like, you know what? Let me eat some mayo. And it's like,
God,
oh,
that
Moss,
was
that is
never my
so
idea.
nice.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, Moss, your words verbatim was, "Give me all that mayo. I can't get enough of that mayo."
Yeah, and then he went, yeah, baby.
I went-
yeah, baby.
I went nothing of the sort.
Like Austin Powers. He went like Austin Powers. Yeah, baby.
I would rather pet a porcupine against the grain than.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Real
I don't
quick,
know.
before we
mayo talk,
gold
the
time.
mayo
we-
talk
before
was
we get-
sounding quite convincing.
Hold on,
hold up. Before we get too much further, we were about to jump in and say hello to the chat anyway. Aaron Laura, our mod extraordinaire, good friend of the channel,
Mhm.
just popped in and says, "Good evening, Sam and panel. Getting this out of the way now so I can carry on. I might not be around tomorrow. My dad passed on Labor Day.
Oh.
Us kids are having a
so
difficult
sorry.
time. Love y'all. I'm very sorry to hear that, Aaron. That's
God bless you,
it's
Aaron.
awful.
And
Sorry
I don't
to hear
care
that,
what
Aaron.
anybody says.
Sorry to hear that.
Our prayers are going to you and your family. I don't care what
Absolutely.
anybody says. They may not like they may not like anybody saying thoughts and prayers, but I'll say it. I don't give a care what anybody says.
If you pray, please do. If not, send your thoughts and your love, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Aaron's good people, and she's one of us. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always do think that prayers and then positive thoughts make such a big difference, because you're sending them good energy, right? You're trying to uplift them so they can be in a better place. So that helps. So I agree.
indeed.
And one more thing that I mentioned. I'm not done chilling for you guys. Moss and Sebi and Nomi and another amazing lady named Dreaming Tabitha. They periodically do gaming streams together. They just did a whole series called Escape the Backrooms that I thoroughly enjoyed. I admit I've never played the game, but I did some research on it, and I kind of felt bad. Okay, so do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the level that you were on with that giant spider, and all of you died, and Tabitha was
Yeah.
the only one left?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
found out that you know how she had to take those TVs and get them to the elevator and go up. I
Yeah.
found out that exit where that spider waits, that was the exit to get out of the game.
What?
And
What?
there's an exit on the first level too. Also,
No.
Are you
No.
kidding me?
No, I'm
Oh
serious.
my god.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to
Ross,
relive
this is your
this.
fault.
There was an
Jesus.
exit
This
on
is your
level
fault.
1. There was an exit on level 7. There was an exit on almost every level that you guys went to. But yeah, that
Oh my
big
God.
spider
Oh
was
my
blocking
gosh.
the exit for the game. And that ending that you got, that was the main ending. That was the actual ending.
Oh, it
Oh my
was.
god.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
cool. Okay, so we got
So-
the actual ending.
Yeah, so you go through all that. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for those of you in the chat because it's a lot of content on it. But I suggest you guys go back and watch it because I was rolling.
It's yeah,
Yep.
that game is absolutely hilarious. It is frustrating to play it, but if you're watching it, you will love it. But if you're playing it, you're gonna be really frustrated and mad.
Yeah, it's incredibly oh man, whenever you play, I don't want to call it monotonous whenever you're playing it, but it is
Hi, Smoke.
it's a nail biter. It's a nail biter at points.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Nail
it's just
biter.
like you die
What's
and
going
then
on?
you're waiting forever. I think like Smoot coined it because Smoot joined us one time when we were trying to do the library floor, and Smoot said, "Man, this was a lot funner to watch than to play."
Really? Oh, look who it is.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
easy to tell that it's more fun to watch than to play because especially those puzzles. I don't have the patience for it. I would have dropped.
Oh.
Yeah. Before
And
We
then,
just
uh,
finished the shift, Smoo.
No, I actually just woke up and I had a link in my inbox and I was like, what's all this then? And I was like, oh, cool.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to
because-
tell you guys I
Yeah.
invited Smooth as well.
Well, we suspected
Oh,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
We
Nomi was
suspected
just like,
that.
yeah, you guys should just come hang out.
Honestly, Nomi, it wasn't that hard to piece together because I'm pretty sure I didn't send him the link.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Well, here,
That's
I'm not
fine.
gonna leave Smoo being the only one on camera, so I'll come on camera.
No, fair enough.
Fine.
We don't
There he
require
is.
that
Oh,
here. You
Moss
can be on camera if you
appeared.
want or not. It's
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you guys
This
are not
man
required
has
to
a
be on camera.
face.
We
It's like
see a
it's like
redhead.
Abyssal All Stars today. Jesus Christ.
apparently we're also expecting Devil Made Me Do It at a certain point here. So
Devil.
Oh wow.
yeah,
Man.
Contractually obligated by Dermy to be there.
no, he works for me now.
An improv 2 All Star
I guess.
panel. I'm excited.
Yeah. Before we get too much further, though, welcome in, Smoo. I am going to say hello to chat because we normally have this done sooner than 13 and a half
Hello,
minutes into the show.
I say hello, chat
What do
first.
you mean?
Fair enough. Fair enough. All
Our
right.
hump day chinwag virus is spreading.
Dude, you remind me to kick
we're
Tommy in the
everywhere.
nuts. First
Wow,
up,
what-
we got Kohai Masochist because his virus is spreading. Hi, Kohai. Good to see you. Welcome in. We have Beak with us today. Hi, Beak.
Yo.
Jacob Gallo is in the chat. Hello. We
Jacob,
got
hey.
Old
Hello.
Blindy. We have Zillage. We've got, haven't
Zillage,
seen you
what's
in a
up?
minute. Cavateno is in the chat with us. Hi,
Yo.
Cavateno. Good to see you.
Hello.
Scrolling down, we obviously have some people on panel. Sevi is in the chat. Welcome in as well. Joker voice.
Mhm.
Howdy.
Good old
Good to see you,
JD.
man.
Kitties.
We've
Yep.
got, as I'm scrolling, I see, oh, there's Abe. I'm going to skip him. Hi, Aaron Laura, again. And again, sorry for
Hi,
your
Aaron.
loss. That is devastating.
That
I'll
is-
email you later about it if there's anything I could do, okay? And then we have...
Shadow Hawk.
I think that might, oh yeah, I did see
Shadow.
Shadow in there. Yeah. That's
Shadow.
definitely him. I think that's everybody. I think.
All right. Well, we're
So,
gonna
Looks
Yeah.
like it, yeah.
Welcome in.
We're-
We're live on Twix, YouTube, and Rumble. If you're in any of those places, please do drop a comment so that we see that you're here. And Larry, what do we got?
tonight we've got what I've called scare talks. So I pulled some just keeping in a tradition of what we've been doing the last 2 weeks. I pulled some just quick, scare pranks from TikTok. And then we have a segment that I'm calling Night and Sam's Haunted Road Trips. Tonight's episode 1, and it is all about a certain.
Sorry, Zillage. Hi.
Oh,
I keep doing this to the poor guy.
He's part of the furniture. You know he's going to be here.
Well, I'm not going to get on. I'm not going to get on him. So at least not tonight. But yeah, tonight's about a nice scary road in Canada. Shoot, Aaron's probably been down that road. In fact, from what I read, it's actually currently on fire. Anyway, and tonight is a spotlight on Edward Kemper. So those of you new to the panel, we've been doing something called Monsters Ball for the past year and a half, and what we do is we would take all the monsters or bad people from different genres, and then we would basically pair them up in battles to see who would win. So the winner of season 1 last week was Q from Star Trek. And this time around, we're focusing on more humans, the more human side of it. So it's basically serial killers, both fictional and non-fictional. So tonight is a fictional serial killer. His name is Edmund Kemper. So he's also known as the co-ed killer. 6'9", 250 pounds. For you, that is 2.05 meters.
He's still alive as well.
Okay.
And for Smooth, because he's one of them Europeans as well.
Well, ironically, we actually tend to use feet and inches for height.
Yeah, the UK is actually surprisingly.
Oh my god!
This is Justin Trudeau in his spare time.
If Justin Trudeau,
if he got a sex change.
Could be.
Okay, so camouflage.
Hey, it's current day. You can be anything you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Can you guys hear it?
No.
Does that count as blackface?
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh, I have seen this.
I've seen a few videos like this. Yeah. It's weird as fuck. That's how you get shot, okay?
Especially in that neighborhood.
Yeah, don't do this shit.
That's so creepy.
I mean, it has to be staged because the phone is right there. Otherwise, how it would be?
Babe.
I don't know.
If he doesn't see her, if he's not paying, if he's focused on his phone.
Yeah, but there's a phone right in front of him recording stuff. Hey, he screams like Moss does when he's scared. Moss screams like a little girl when he's scared. I didn't think like anybody else.
Yeah.
No.
When you get scared, you scream like.
No.
Dude, Moss, the first time we played Backrooms, I remember your scream. You're like, ah.
See? Yeah, that's how he screamed.
All right, it was a visceral reaction, okay?
Hey, look, I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Backrooms caught me a couple of times. There was a couple of deaths that Tabitha. There was a couple of kills that she caught that had me jumping out of my seat. So I'm not gonna moss about that. Especially those happy face things. Ugh.
I gotta say, Zillage, you're right. I didn't expect that pitch from a black guy either.
Not even a black guy. Like the guy was huge.
Yeah.
You think he'd be like an octave lower?
Oh, that's evil. What are you doing?
That's pretty good.
Where? What?
That was awesome.
Is that a Chucky head? It looks like Chucky.
Jesus Christ. Why are people so jumpy?
There's a thing called being scared, Abe. Maybe you should try it sometime.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, I've tried Pepper X. I ain't scared of shit anymore.
That's so embarrassing.
Because all you do is that.
How'd that work out for you?
In the name of Jesus.
It took me about a day to recover. It was fine.
I advise you to just get out now.
Is that a
Don't pull that
Okay.
shit while you're driving. Are you fucking insane? Why would
Oh,
you do
that's
that?
dangerous, man.
No, Aaron, let me go back. She was praying. You couldn't hear because we were still talking.
That is so embarrassing. Dear Heavenly Father, you know what? I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Any spirits lingering
Jesus,
around that
Lord.
teddy bear, I advise you to just get out now.
What if it's deaf?
Okay.
I just expect Peter Dinklage to hop out any
I knew
second.
it. I was just tripping.
He's too busy making fucking shitty remakes of old shitty movies right now.
Yeah.
Just breathe in.
I'm enthralled with this right now. I fully expect her to flip this car.
Breathe in.
I mean, have you seen the woman
Yeah.
that flipped her car and then the first thing she did was pick up her phone and I was like, we're screwed as a society.
I did see that.
Oh, man.
So guys, I flipped my car.
Me too, Aaron. Me too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this one.
Is she
so
changing lanes or what? Why is her fucking signal on?
I think she's freaking out.
I think she's trying to pull over.
She's a woman.
I'd pull over and get rid of that.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she hasn't changed the batteries in her smoke detector either.
You know, that's the third time today that I hear smoke detector joke, and I'm like,
Okay.
Of all the there it is. There it is.
Oh my gosh. That one.
I love
I've
it.
got that shit on speed dial.
Of course you do.
Actually, she pulled over pretty safely. I got to give her credit for that. That was.
And one time I was driving and there was a spider in my car. Let me tell you, I like pulled over and just ran out of my car.
Really?
You know what? I
How
don't
big of a
understand is
spider are we talking?
It was a big spider.
how does she
It was
do anything
freaking
with
me
those
out.
nails? Is what I want to know. I don't understand how
That's
women
what I
do
was wondering,
anything
how are
with
you
those nails.
Oh,
driving
that's
with those
nothing. That's nothing, Moss. I've seen longer nails than that before.
Oh yeah, I don't understand how people function with nails like that.
Look,
is
Moss
she
man,
doing?
I think that there's got to be like a bidet epidemic or something in some parts of the country because you know there's whole cultures of women with epic nails like that, and there's never any shit on them.
Yeah.
I bet there's got to be particles.
Well, there's particles on everything, man.
Yeah, shit everywhere.
That's you? Kim.
Why is she still? Why is she still there, dude?
Yeah.
I was
Especially
like
given
minutes ago.
the reputation
gone.
of black
She's
people
gone.
for
There's
being
somebody
so
down
skittish
there.
about
There's somebody
things like
there's
this.
Somebody. You see that the face? I think that's the head of a person there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
not-
she doesn't
not-
see it because she just pulled a Jackie Joyner Kersey. She's gone.
Hell yeah, she
Yeah.
took off.
You
this
Oh,
see
one-
she
that-
gone.
Oh, you see that red stain on the floor? That's Ape after the Pepper X the other day.
Hey, yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what Abe pooped
Now it's
out
from the
after.
front. Damn.
Oh, that would have been so much better if it just slowly turned the head.
What are people expecting from these human-sized objects?
Nothing.
Why would you be wearing
Why
that
is she
mask?
wearing a mask?
No
It
idea.
must have been during COVID or something.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why was she wearing a mask?
Okay, that was a good one.
I think it's one of Nomi's people.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on, that one was awful.
What gets me is that they've never seen these bears in their house before.
Is it- What's funnier about that one is that he struggled to even get out of it.
Half of that was him trying to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that is interesting is that psychologically speaking, the fight or flee response, like that's there is I think there was a there was something done. There was a study done in this one show or something. They were testing people, and some people would like fight, like punch, like whatever came out, and and most of the people just screamed and like ran. So they could have easily gotten somebody that was a fight, not a fight.
Well, exactly. If you're in a a country like the United States where people have guns, there's no chance I'd be pulling pranks like this on anyone.
Abe, I carry an axe half the time.
An axe?
Bro, I've got a sword right next to my bed.
I've got a hammer next to my bed.
Well, hey, don't forget the story I told last week.
Okay. Enlighten us.
Okay, so just real quick, because I don't want to go too long with it. But when my wife and I were dating, when we first started dating, she was going out of town, and our cat at the time was just her cat. And it was a kitten, and so she asked me to feed her and make sure she doesn't go feral and kind of watch her. And so I said, yeah. So she made me a spare key. Well, when she came back, and my brilliance, I decided it'd be a good idea to prank her. So I called her and told her, I said, hey, let's go out. I'll be there in 20 minutes to pick you up. And she said, okay. What she didn't know was that I was actually in the hallway in her apartment building. And so I waited maybe about 5-10 minutes because she said she was going to jump in the shower. So then I went, took the key and opened the door, and I was going to jump out and scare her when she got out of the shower. So I heard the shower water going, and I opened the door, real quiet, and I walked in, and I was looking at her bed, and when I turned, she had a metal pipe in her head and was in motion, swinging it to hit me in the back of the head with it.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, it's like fight or flee. You don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, and had I not turned my head when I did, she dang sure would have killed me, because she said she didn't know who I was until I turned my head and she saw the shape of my face, and she stopped. And that pipe was less than an inch away from my skull. I mean,
that's some self-restraint.
What's extra crazy is that wasn't the last time Larry did it.
Some people live very dangerously.
I've jump scared her a few times, but that was the last time I
it's their love language, folks.
Yeah, she's Anastasia, and then I also found out she has too many like katanas, and those were underneath the pillow, and I didn't know about those either. So, weapons all through her apartment.
Self-defense purposes.
Yeah, a girl has to protect herself, man. Katanas, baseball bat, shotgun. You never know.
In all seriousness, that's how we treat it in my family. All the women in my family, young and old, are taught from a very young age that the men may not be there when they need them. So they're taught from a very young age that if somebody's coming after you and you don't know who they are or what's going to happen or whatever, you put them down as hard as you can.
True.
Yeah.
And as quickly as you can. And then you get the hell away and you get to some help. But
yep.
All right, let's get this one. All right.
Please keep your eye on me, please. Please. Are you serious right now? Because it's scared and get out of here. Please take it out of here.
Man, I would have grabbed a fucking baseball bat at the bear.
Nah, he's tripping, bro. Are you serious?
I'll be like, grab the shotgun.
I swear I've seen this apartment before.
Are you okay? Check out your girlfriend's time. What is your problem?
Little do they know, it's their dad. He did come back from buying cigarettes.
Shut up.
I was thinking that, but I was like, no, I'm not going to say it.
All right, folks, I'm done. I'm done with the racist shit.
That's okay.
I'm not
as racist as you want.
Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I watched that. Sam, I finally got around to watching that horror movie, The Blackening. It came out on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen that, man. Was that fun?
Is that
it's stupid funny. It's stupid funny.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, have you seen the Karen movie?
Uh-uh.
Oh
No.
man,
Parts of it.
it's
we lost
unintentionally
Moss.
funny.
Bye,
Moss
Moss.
is gone. Bye, Moss.
Hi, Moss. Thanks for coming.
He was gonna say something.
Died.
He was gonna say something like super racist, and the internet predicted it, so that's why they knocked it out first before he said it.
Damn, you guys have free speech over there. I thought that was the UK, but man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
kind
you
of.
seriously, Zilish, you're right. Racist jokes are generally funny. Like half
They
the time, I
are.
want to
They
say
usually
something
are.
on Chinwag, and I'm like, I can't say that on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if you wait more than 20 minutes, you can get away with it.
And he's
know,
back.
And he's back. How you doing?
Yeah, Nomi accused me of being an incredible racist. I heard.
Bigot.
He's come back armed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not clever about it, so I just tend not to say it. But only when I think of something clever, that's when I'll bring it out.
So
He'll bring something
basically,
out.
you'll think of something clever like 20 minutes from now when
I
we're all
know.
like past it.
When he
Yeah, I'll be
passed
like,
the joke.
man, I really should have said it back then. Ugh.
I
No,
know.
but seriously, the
Remember.
Karen movie is probably the most unintentionally funny horror movie I've ever seen.
So I've
Because-
seen parts of it, more of it than I thought I was going to ever have to see, and the parts that I have seen are so ridiculously over the top
Yes.
that it's like it's unintentionally hysterically funny, but
It
it's also
is.
hysterically insulting
Yeah.
at the same time.
Oh, it's called Karen.
Yeah.
Yes, it's literally called Karen, and it's a BET production.
Yeah. Did you ever see
Believe it or
Orange is
not.
the New Black, Larry?
No.
Okay.
I have.
So, is this the Taryn Manning film?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
She's a
sounds
great
like,
singer, by the way.
kind of like the blackening, because the blackening is just a whole bunch of just. It's like they make fun of all the racist, not just the racial stereotypes, but kind of black people to say everything is racist. It was like they were making the assumption that the park ranger was racist, but yet they're calling each other the N-word and then discriminating against one of them.
Oh my god.
It was just crazy. I was just like, golly, they got this down pat. Like, because just the girl that's half white.
Oh God!
The darkest.
I've just seen.
Hold on,
I've just seen the release
darkest guy
poster.
walks in there, right? Hold on, babe. The darkest guy walks in there and says, "Hey, I forget her name. Let's call her. I'll call her. I don't know. We'll call her Christina." He was like, "Hey, Christina, they got a photo of you on the wall," and she turns around and it's a photo of a zebra.
Oh, that's
Just stuff like that. I mean, they had.
Oh God! I'm just reading about this now. It sounds mental.
Oh, it came out like 2 years ago. I just never got around to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
The poster has a punchline of "We can't all die first."
oh
Yeah.
my god.
Because
the blackening had Jay Farrow in it. Damn.
Well, because it's like
Holy
like
shit.
a weird. It's the game has it's a board with a Sambo face in the middle of it that talks.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the reviews.
And it
by
was
the
just
way.
like I think the first question was, how many black people have ever survived a horror movie? And like
Zero. Duh.
They die first.
Well, actually, Busta Rhymes made it through in Halloween Resurrection.
Surprisingly, he did.
He
Yeah.
did.
Okay. Yeah.
Ice Cube
Touche.
survives an Anaconda.
Yeah. Well, he had too much.
The Anaconda, I mean, is that really? I guess it depends on what you consider horror.
That's
not really
comedy
a horror
for me.
movie.
That's
I suppose
comedy.
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose if you have like a phobia, it'd probably be much worse. But
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna be heading out.
Hey, thank you for coming by,
go to bed, but
Debbie.
Thank,
You're always
yeah,
welcome.
thank you for inviting me. Yeah, if I'm not doing anything, I would love to come back. You guys are pretty fun.
Yeah, anytime, you're always welcome.
Yeah.
You and Moss.
It's been nice actually being on a stream with you, Sebi.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have fun. Bye, everybody.
Night, Sebi.
Bye.
All right,
He's
let's
probably gonna
get
think
this
of
next-
racist things.
I mean,
Dream
Zilich has a point. Anaconda is more of a thriller, allegedly, but due to how shitty the Anaconda is animated, it makes it
well,
look more like a parody.
It's hard to pin it though,
It's a
too, isn't
comedy,
it? Because it got billed as like a whole other different fucking kind of movie too.
Yeah,
You know? Like it was-
exactly.
they
You
said
know
it
they're
was
doing a
something
remake of
completely
it,
different.
right?
Yeah,
I think they're doing a remake.
They need to stop that shit. They've
Wasn't-
already made a
wasn't-
bunch of shitty sequels.
wasn't LL Cool J in like the Deep Blue Sea movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
was-
he
got ate
survived
up,
that
did he?
one.
Did he?
Oh damn.
Yeah, but
Maybe
Sam
it's
Jackson didn't.
No, that was the that's one of the dumbest fucking deaths I've ever seen on screen, by the way.
Yeah.
And I've seen some very stupid stuff on screen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I suppose it depends because, like, I was thinking back. Did you, if you guys ever saw Primeval? It's got
yeah.
Orlando Jones in it, right? And
Yes.
I'm trying really hard to remember whether or not he lives. I don't think he does.
He survives the movie.
Does he?
I think so. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. Because remember, there's that scene where he's pushing through a bunch of nettles and shit, and he's like, you know what? I would never say this in front of a white person, but slavery was a good thing. Anything to get the fuck out of Africa. And then he gets eaten, right?
Oh yeah, he does actually. He gets killed by the warlord in that movie. In the jungle.
So do you reckon being black in a horror film is the same as having a red shirt in science fiction?
Well, it used to be that way. Nowadays, it's not.
Yeah,
nowadays,
you
not
can't do
so
that
much.
anymore.
Used to be you could be black or you could be gay, and either way you weren't going to live.
Well, being gay is a
trouble.
plot armor these days in a horror movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
now.
No,
It is
seriously,
now.
it is.
Yeah. But it wasn't always.
Yep.
The good old days.
Bit of casual racism, right?
I mean, I'm looking back at like Seed of Chucky, and John Waters is in that, and I'm pretty sure he gets killed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they got to have their tokens. So
Hey, come on. Speaking of tokens, what's his face that used to voice Venom? Who was in the Final Destinations movies all the time?
Oh,
Devil.
you're talking about Tony
hey,
Todd.
it's the father of lies.
Tony Todd, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
I'm a
probably,
big fan of
he's
Tony
probably
Todd.
may God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he was probably one of the very few black people that consistently had cameos in movies and he didn't get killed by something.
Yeah,
well, if you know who he is, it makes sense because
Yeah, but they got him
played
in
a lot
you
of
know,
villains too.
His last movie was this Final Destination that came out. It finally got him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he plays a lot of villains too, right?
Yes.
I think in the Prophecy 4 or 5, I forget which one. I think it's 5. Anyway,
5.
he's the villainous angel in that one.
Yep.
Right, and then
Yes, he is.
in Candyman, he is the Candyman. Although you could argue he didn't survive that because he was sort of dead already.
Well, he was already dead, so he walked.
But he was
in
also
game.
the killer, so
Yeah.
I would say one of the best pieces of acting he ever did was when he was in the DS9 episode where he played
Jake
future
Sisko?
Jake Sisko.
yeah, it's called The Visitor, and it's probably the best episode
Yeah.
of Star Trek ever made.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Agreed. Also, hey Devil,
What's up?
Howdy.
chilling, dude.
Welcome in. We got people
Sup,
here
bruh?
today. Look at that. We're not lonely.
What you been up to all day?
I
Corrupting
brought the
souls?
party.
I feel like the parent that left and then came home to the house party.
Yeah.
Who invited all these
Okay.
people?
Now, why
I
are you
didn't.
jerking off?
Yeah. Blame Nomi.
It's all right. That's okay. The kids, all the girls told me their age, like, they're of age, so they're adults. So there's no underage drinking here.
I don't like where this is going.
The kids are all right.
Yeah, it sounded like she was like trying to convince us, like, no, they're totally legal, guys. Go ahead and sleep with those girls.
The kids are all right as long as
No
they're
need to
30
check
plus.
IDs.
I'm the only girl here, by the way.
Totally hammered.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Just go
It's
right
okay.
ahead.
They
Don't-
showed me these IDs. They all came from Connecticut, even though we're in the state of Arizona.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking that. Zillage. I was like, man, am I hearing things? Am I
Ignore the pigtails. Those are just for show.
Mhm. Sure they are. Sure they are.
You know what the messed up thing is? Is that I know someone whose relative is a convicted sex offender because he was at a 18 over a college party and a 13-year-old snuck in there with a fake ID and slept with him.
Oh, no way.
Damn.
Ooh.
How?
You would think that you'd be able to tell the difference, though. I mean,
The father caught her.
Yeah.
He got back and she lied. She lied and said that he had R'd her.
Well,
and the
there's
father went nuts and called the cops, and next thing he knew, he was in handcuffs.
there's it can go both ways because there are literally girls who like will turn when they hit their puberty, get a growth spurt. They're freaking 6 foot tall. They're everything's grown in and shit, and you might have a hard time. And then there's the ones that if you don't know that girl, you're full of shit. But it is a tricky slope because the fact is there's not like some defining line. It's not like it's 17 years and X amount of days the girl is completely unattractive and you have no attract to her at all. Then that 18th birthday happens, all of a sudden you're, oh my god, you exist. That just doesn't happen. So I do get that there's a slippery slope, but yeah, these guys who are like sleeping with a 13-year-old girl and you're all like, that's a 13-year-old girl. Who the hell you freaking fooling, dude? No, she said she was 18. Yeah, and she's also 3'7" and freaking looks like she's 6. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
No, apparently she was developed enough to fool everybody. I mean, hell, like you just said with the growth spurt, I have a niece, my niece Star. I saw her back in August when I was in Texas, and she was 5'8". I just found out from my mother that she's now 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Damn.
Damn, kids are getting taller these days. It's crazy.
Well, it's a
where's
curse
mine?
of my
All the
family,
hormones
too.
and shit.
Yeah, it's a curse of my family too, because the women in my family start their periods extremely young and start developing extremely early. I mean, including my sister, I think, who started hers when she was 7 or 8. Right.
What?
And so the women in my family tend to develop much sooner than a lot of others do, and it's been a problem. It's been a real freaking problem.
That's
for generations.
That's a problem. Yeah.
Family of basketball players.
Yeah. So I mean, sometimes they don't get much taller. My mom also started very early and developed very, very young. But she never got past like 5'4". She's very short.
Hey, she's still taller than Gal.
Not anymore. She shrank. She's old now.
She's still gotta be taller than Gal. Gal's like what,
Gal's old. Like she shrank.
Gal's like 5'1", 5 foot flat.
I think she's 4.
I mean, I've seen her stand up with a caliber rifle.
I think she's
so
actually
believe it.
like 4'10".
Yeah,
I was about to say she must be under 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very short.
I mean, I've
met
seen
her.
her standing to a 50
She's
caliber
very,
rifle.
very,
I was
very
like,
short.
how tiny are you?
I choose you, gal.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Gal.
If you
her
freaking
freaking
probably get her into a Pokemon.
Her tack is rage.
Rage and flail.
Rage and she vomits crayons.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it should be hard on her there. I mean, hell, M4 is taller than she is. So damn. Nothing you can do about that. Man, I've been assigned weapons in the army that are taller than Gal, but
so is she.
Yeah.
Not a joke. She actually has.
Yeah, she has. So, but,
so I don't care. I don't care if
poor
Gal
Moss.
gets me.
Look at Moss
She hates
over
me
there in the
already.
corner. Look, you look.
I'm just like, well, I didn't really think they came much shorter than I do, but I suppose I was wrong.
Moss, you'd be very surprised.
Yeah, you'd be
very surprised.
And you know what? I wish I could find that photo. It's so old. There's a photo of Gal bending Dermy over in doggy style position
from like 2
outside
years ago,
in Las Vegas.
It was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
I was gonna say, bending over Jeremy. Well, that's a challenge.
I mean, it gives you a good sense of scale, though, right? Like myself, I'm the same height as Dermy. He is, of course, about 4 feet wider than I am, but I'm as tall as he is. So when you look at the height difference, like, yeah,
he's a big bloke. Yeah.
She's very, very small. I met her last winter, and like I said, I am 6'5". I'm not exactly half again as tall as she is, but it sure as fuck feels like it.
Where the fuck are all your tall people coming from? Like seriously,
really?
Seriously,
I don't know, man.
This sounds like a low-key basketball
I don't know
player.
what to tell you, man.
I mean, Moss and I are about the same height, so I'm like, I feel small, almost small around most people. So it's like, I'm just looking around myself and I'm like, damn.
Well, shoot, I'm 5'9", and where I'm at, all the women, it's like trees over here. I could walk outside and throw a rock, and I'll hit a woman that's 5'11" at least.
Yeah, that's because
You sure you don't live on the set of Lord of the Rings and you happen to bump into the Ents all the time?
Yeah.
I think all these tall people stole the height.
Dude,
And leaving it for us normal
Larry,
sizers.
you gotta start walking around with your camera on record, man. I want to hear one of these tall, leggy blondes go bro raw room.
Yes, boy, snoo.
Actually,
the ant wives are where you're at.
Actually, they're pretty athletic over here, man. I mean, these girls, they're not just tall and skinny. Like a lot of them look like freaking MMA fighters, CrossFitters. I mean, they're really into fitness over here. So that's why I'm very polite, because I'm not trying to get knocked out. I don't have Nomi around to protect me, and my wife is a very peaceful person. So she's the type, she'll be like, "Well, if you get knocked out, you had it coming to you. So stand back, kids."
Height,
Thanks, honey.
height does
that's
not
very-
maketh the man.
Nope.
Come here, honey, go fight that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this off.
Oh shit, there's more.
On this one?
No, this one's done. We've done this one.
Yep. We made the black father joke with that one. Remember?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love Moss shit eating grin when I mentioned it.
All I can think about is how stupid he looks with that hat on. He has a Dragon Ball Z hat on.
I mean, I'll be honest. Some jokes just write themselves, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a stereotype if it didn't keep happening. That's all I'm saying.
Right?
I mean,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think at some point these women would go out and get the cigarettes and milk so
I did
that
not smoke.
But somebody has to keep it out on the
Like, no,
smoke
honey,
detector,
let me go. You watch the kid.
Yeah,
I'll go
I
get you
gotta go-
cigarettes.
I gotta go get some cigarettes. No, I got you some right here. There you go. What about the milk? I gotta replace the milk. Go. No, got that.
Right?
What about them lotto tickets? Got 5.
Don't
There you
fucking leave the house again, motherfucker.
go. Yeah,
I have to go to my job, woman. No, you don't.
I got you tracked. You ain't getting away.
Oh shit, honey, I got jury duty. All right, sit there. Disqualified.
No.
8 a.m. in the morning.
That's
I don't think
cancelled.
so. You're banned. What?
Yep, I hired some 16-year-old boy to say he's Tyrone Walker.
Yeah, for the record, YouTube, yes, we are in fact terrible people. Suck
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I never claimed to be a good guy, so there you go.
Yeah.
yeah. That's one thing I've never been accused of.
I mean,
Being a good guy.
the
Mhm.
name checks out, devil.
It's weird, but
Yeah.
I have been accused of that, and I don't know why.
I said it as an insult.
It wasn't you. I know when you were saying it, it was an insult.
I thought you just got accused of being a cat lover.
No, I've been accused of that. I've been accused of a lot of
By
shit.
Anna every week. She does it to try to piss him off.
Oh no,
Is she
she
back yet?
succeeds. I just stopped her.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the bad guy. And we're all old as fuck.
Yeah.
So,
Speak for yourself.
Larry, actually, she's at the.
All right, kid.
She's getting on her flight now. She's at the airport,
Oh, okay.
so she should be back
Ooh.
in England, I think, tomorrow night.
Did she make some jokes about a certain demographic? Because she might get arrested by the police when she arrives. I'm just saying.
I mean, she might have in Russia, where they don't actually care if you do that.
As long as she doesn't say anything about Putin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
that's
his
the
bears.
only law. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she keeps
Or-
confused as
Yeah.
Putin, so
Or admit you're
You know,
gay.
I'm a
That
bit,
gets you
yeah,
in trouble over
probably,
there.
maybe I'll just join. Cool.
Yeah, she said
Sweet.
she's gonna try to join from the airport, which using airport Wi-Fi that might be a little dangerous, but
Mm.
yeah, good
Yeah.
luck with that.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I think it was Zillage that mentioned Amira earlier, and I'm like, man, if she would love all the casual racism we're throwing around here.
Oh, she's
Oh,
much
she-
worse. She's much worse than we are.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, I've
she's
seen her make
rampant
terrorist
with it.
jokes, you know.
Yeah.
So,
There's a terrorist joke she's making right in the intro of this very show.
Yeah, about herself.
Yeah, she literally hasn't she said that she owns Larry? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she has.
Yeah.
And she means it. And that's what you guys don't understand is she means it.
She claims him on her taxes. It's true.
She probably does.
Well, you know, he knows better than anybody else. When a Muslim lays claim to something, it's theirs.
Hey, we never claimed that racism went away, folks. I'm just saying, we never claimed it went away.
So, speaking of which, the UK, it's fucking terrible now. And apparently is Islamic.
I mean, you know, you might
That's
not
not very
have been
haram of
Islamic
you.
if you hadn't been so distracted with all the fire piss and the extra hot peppers.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I think you have more to worry about than that. But did you guys just have did you
this
guys
is
have a
haram.
big protest? You guys just had a big protest. I saw something about it said England's had enough of this BS, and they're like, people are
There's
protesting.
gonna be a huge one in London on the 13th.
Oh, that's gonna be
So I've heard.
I said it's a long time coming. I almost said the N-word. I almost said it.
Larry, we're almost an hour into the stream.
Nincompoops.
I don't say it because I always look at it like this. You know how black people will say it to each other, and then somebody says it and they're ready to fight. I'm like, but you're saying it to each other, you dummies.
Larry, I've grown up listening to Wu-Tang Clan. You can't face me, okay?
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, listen,
2001
think
by
of-
Dre is one of my favorites of all time.
There's literally a song on the Dr. Dre 2001 album that I actually listen to on an occasion. It starts with bitch and ends with a certain word. I'm just saying. It's one of my favorite songs on that album. I'm just saying.
Oh, ass nincompoops.
Look, Zill he agrees with me.
See?
Yeah.
But no, you guys would be hard pressed to find hurt feelings here. I mean, the only time I ever have something to say is some of the stuff that Amira says, and it's not because I'm offended. It's certain things that Sam and I have told her repeatedly, and we're just like, look, you're making yourself look stupid on your own stream. Because she was like, all you black people that are, talking about slavery and stuff like that, and I was with her until she said this. What have you black people done for America since slavery ended? And I was just like,
oh, come on.
Come on, Amira. Really?
Like peanut butter, dude. Come on.
That's retarded.
She has said this multiple times, and I messaged Sam, and I was like, "Can you believe she just said this again?"
She's got to have been joking.
Worse. Larry called me at 1:30 in the fucking morning, screaming in my ear about her.
Yeah, I was like,
Shocker.
how many times do we have to tell this chick so that she'll stop making a fool out or something? Because I was like, a Google search would prove that she doesn't know what she's talking about.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, dude, I really want to go to bed.
You sure that's not Nick Fuentes in a wig?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Pretty
sure.
Well, it's just such an asinine question. Like, if she ever comes up with something like that again, just ask her, what did Arabs ever contribute to America beyond 9/11?
I did ask her, and she said on screen, she said slavery.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in all fairness,
she's gonna have no answer.
No, she did. She had an answer. It just wasn't a good one.
Yeah, and then she wanted me to like slavery. You're welcome.
She had an answer. We're just surprised that FBI hasn't shown up yet.
She is.
By the way, for the record, for those of you out there who don't already know this, although everybody in chat here does, when they talk about slavery in this country and they talk about how, the last 400 years of one singular place on earth has completely, defined everything in history ever, right? They're completely ignoring the fact that chattel slavery does exist still to this day throughout the Middle East, throughout Africa, throughout South Asia.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Just look at the what was that in China? What are they called again? The Muslim minority.
The Uyghurs.
Uyghurs. Yeah. Perfect example of that.
Well, and that's even worse because those guys are being worked to death because they're religious, right? And the CCP's got a hard on about religion and making it die. But when they die, I mean, they're Muslims, right? Everything they do is halal. so their
All right.
organs are worth a lot to certain Saudi princes.
What is Nomi laughing at? I want to know.
The fact that Sam says the CCP has a hard on for slavery.
They do.
They do.
He has got the hardest, largest erect penis of all time.
Why do you think most condoms are made?
That's why he looks like Winnie the Pooh. All the blood went to develop other parts of his anatomy.
I think it's hilarious that Xi Jinping is so butthurt about all the Winnie the Pooh memes that he actually banned Winnie the Pooh from his country because of
That's
it.
pretty fucking funny.
I think that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And he did it before Blood and Honey came out too, which is a shame.
That's
Yeah,
that's
because he
that's
can't get a lot of
insane.
money.
Do that.
Like he can't get any royalties from that or anything because he was the star of the show.
Well, unless his middle name is A. Milne, I don't think he's ever getting royalties from that. But
True.
But he deserved what he got. So, oh well.
I mean, I'll be honest. I got accused of having fetal alcohol syndrome once when I posted a short, and I was like, "Damn, that's an insult and a half." That one. I was at
What, for posting a show?
Years.
That
Yeah,
that one hurts. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was trying Baja Blast. I think my sinuses were just all clogged up because of like allergies or something. And somebody said, "Man, you look like you had fetal alcohol syndrome." I was like, "Okay."
Wow.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I'm retarded, but you don't have to point it out to me that I'm retarded.
Yeah.
It's like I can say it, but you can't.
That's pretty rough, buddy.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Like, just not feeling well, and somebody comes along and tells you got extra chromosomes.
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, it's current fucking day. Everything's possible.
You know what? Embrace it, Smoo. Embrace it.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah.
identify as a
Fuck 'em.
homosexual now.
You're a survivor, man.
I survived. Yeah, exactly. I'm embracing it.
Yeah.
Larry, I may have
Chromosexual.
something for you in a second. I'll send it to you once it's done.
Okay.
Processing something right now.
Wasn't chromosexual one of the things they applied to those creepy dudes that were like, "Oh, this bitch has got Down syndrome."
Yep.
Sweet.
And you will find it also in the chat music video. If she's down, I'm down.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we played that on the Chinwag once.
Played it on live. We played it on live, and I also watched it about
Yeah.
1,000 times on my own because it's fucking hilarious.
I think
It
one
is,
of, my
yeah.
one of my favorite jokes on that was like, "She's down, but I'm up."
Right?
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. The chromosexual line was great. There was
Sweet.
oh, I forget what it was. There was one in particular that actually referenced the number of chromosomes that was really hysterically funny.
Mhm.
So, I just can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
You know, sometimes when I'm playing games, I have all these things running through my head while I'm playing. I'm like, "No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Yeah, you can say that. You can't say that. No."
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, I gotta say, YouTube has been pretty relaxed when it comes to certain things because most of my streams are still monetized, despite the dumb shit I say on stream sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I'm actually amazed.
Bro, we're on the internet. Dumb shit is our business.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we do. We turn on the cameras, we go live, and we just start talking shit, and hopefully some of it makes sense and sticks.
Yeah.
That's what
And
we do.
if people don't like it, they can fuck off.
Yeah, but you know,
Easy.
but we do have people on this panel who do have a wide array of skills, like Devil, Moss. I don't know if you guys know this. Moss makes D&D maps. In fact, Moss, I need to hit you up on that because I will be spearheading a game pretty soon, sometime this year.
Really?
But yeah, Nomi cooks. I mean, I would cook, but I care about people too much to poison them. So, and I'm not allowed in the kitchen. All right,
Larry, don't
look.
live up to the stereotypes, man.
Making a
But
bowl
it's
of
not my
Cheerios is
fault,
not
dude. The mac and cheese, it said a minute and a half, so I put it on for a minute and a half. It's not my fault the damn microwave blew up.
Did you leave the spoon in it? Is that what happened? I don't understand.
The microwave. So you know you can get the Kraft macaroni and cheese, and you just add water, right?
Oh,
So
like the little bowl, the little bowls
the
or whatever.
The little bowl. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
said to put it in the microwave for a minute and a half. I put it, so I set it for a minute and a half. I put it in there. About halfway through, the microwave starts smoking, and before I can get to it, boom! There's a little mini explosion.
That
So
sounds
ever
like
since
some
then-
meth was in there.
You're watching too many Michael Bay movies, Larry.
I don't know, but I'm not allowed in the kitchen. So even the kids won't let me in the kitchen.
Did you remember to put the water into said little bowl?
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
had no
water's pretty
moisture in it. It just like
scarce, you
Oh
know.
damn,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Because pasta, if you nuke pasta when it's dry, you'll actually can see sometimes sparks go between the noodles.
I didn't put water
And
in it.
if you do it for long enough, it will actually
It
turn
will
into
burn.
plasma.
No, I'm serious. Now that I think about it, I don't remember putting water in it.
There you go.
Damn.
That was probably it then.
One Direction
Yeah,
has
you
one
fucked up, son.
direction, and you fucked up the One Direction. It wasn't like it was complicated. Just put water. You're
It
all,
wasn't
whoa,
my
hold
fault. I
on
was staring
here.
at my wife's-
Woo.
Okay, it wasn't my fault. All right, I put it in the microwave, but I was distracted.
So what you're saying is I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying I did something wrong. I'm saying that I was distracted.
Right.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And your days.
And you have ruined my.
You know, I ran over a bicyclist the other day, but I didn't really do anything wrong. I was just looking at my phone.
I mean, bicyclists are wankers anyway, so.
Yeah, like they should know to just
Oh, I hate
get the fuck out of the way, right?
He was the
Isn't
one
that a
riding.
spot- Isn't that a spot in London? Like,
Is that a toilet?
That was my house. Something in my house. That was not the toilet.
Was it the
It's a
microwave?
ghost.
I don't
Yeah,
know
was
what
it
it
the
was,
microwave
but-
blowing up again?
Was it the pasta
It's
that you
the
didn't put
ghost.
water in? Saying
It's the
something?
ghost of the pasta.
Ghost of
It
pasta
must be
past.
because the microwave did go out earlier today, but it wasn't me. It wasn't my
That's
fault.
that's the ghost of the slave owner who used to live in that house.
That was his wife throwing something against
Hey,
the
you know
wall.
what?
You could hear the pipes going,
realizes-
Toby, your name is Toby.
No, that was his wife throwing something against the wall because she just figured out why her microwave is destroyed.
Hey, you know what though? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody did die in this house or any of the houses in my neighborhood. They were all built in the 1890s and up.
Damn.
Oh,
They were
wow.
all, most of them were built between 1890 and 1903.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they'd all be
Wow.
preserved under the Historical Society then, which also means that you can't fix the fucking plumbing.
Well, if you register it, the way our town runs
Hmm.
it, if you register it, yeah. But yeah, I
So-
wouldn't.
Your
I mean,
neighborhood
100
might be over an Indian graveyard, dude.
It might be.
Do not redeem.
One of our there was a
Do not redeem. Do not redeem, sir.
but no, there was one of our neighbors across the street. She was 100 years old and she died in her house. She died in there a few months ago. So
So,
Did your
Larry,
microwave blow up?
are you on the East Coast?
I'm in the Midwest.
If Larry
And
does
you've got a
remake-
house that old?
Yeah, we have houses that old in this country, in other places
it
than
is
the
on-
East Coast.
if it is on an Indian battleground and Larry kind of has a poltergeist moment, Gal could so play the little creepy chick who's all, this house is clear,
Right, right.
right?
This house is clear.
This house is clear.
So
If Gal said that, she'd be lying.
I got a serious
What
question
happened
for you,
to me?
Larry.
Yeah.
Serious question. So, like, you've got electricity, right? Like, it's installed. You got wires in the walls, all that shit, right?
If you can call it that.
Now he's stealing
No, he
electricity.
fucking lives by
how-
candlelight.
My point is if the house is that old, I want to know how old the wires are, because anything that was installed after 1973 is probably gold plated and therefore prone to electrical fires.
It's all
Oh, no,
knob and
this
tube
house has been
and would
updated.
not pass code.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this house it's been updated.
Okay,
It's been
good.
updated.
Like I said, it was a serious question. I'm actually concerned for you.
Oh yeah, now the house that we were renting a few months ago. Now that one was still jacked up, and it was built in 1889. And my wife went to clean the stove. The top of the stove exploded while she was cleaning it.
Holy smokes. I had a buddy who bought a house that was built in like the 1890s, and it's still like the electricity within it was all knob and tube. It was very, very old, and bats bats just littering everywhere, all over the attic. And it was like this old creepy tanner who owned it, and he ran like a tailoring shop, and he tanned skins and all that stuff. It's crazy. But the house is like, the ceilings are like 12 feet tall, and it's got 2 floors. Creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Does it smell like urine at all?
It smelled like bat shit is what it smelled like, but he bought it for $60,000. So I'm not gonna.
I mean, that's a steal.
Yeah,
What does that smell like?
Not good.
That's bat guano in great quantities does not smell good. We had a bat infestation in this barn I used to have years ago, and it's not good. Which is another thing, like, you got to be real careful about. If you've got a lot of bats in one area, 1 out of every 10 bats is a rabies carrier. They are not necessarily afflicted with it, but they carry the virus.
Yep.
And
so you're saying he lives in a bat country,
possibly, and also bat guano gets kind of volatile if kept around certain chemicals and temperatures.
I actually saw a video recently of a Ukrainian soldier who'd contracted rabies.
From a bat?
Which...
Did it say?
No, it was just from presumably some wild creature. And if that spreads into Europe, that's going to be a big fucking problem.
It'd be a problem, I think, more for your animal population. The rabies vaccine actually does cure rabies if you catch it in time in people.
In time,
But it could take up to a year. By the time that symptoms show up, it's too late for the vaccine to do anything about it.
Right, but if you get bit by a wild animal, that's, at least in the States anyway, it's part of the standard screenings.
Yeah, you should just go straight away to get checked and get vaccinated and all that shit.
Yeah, we have a rabbit that's running around in the neighborhood, and it looks like somebody buried it in Pet Cemetery, and it came back. Like it's like missing an eye.
Shoot the fucker.
Oh, dude, is it one of those rabbits that's got the little horns that are growing out of its face? Have you seen those?
I've seen
those.
Yeah,
that creepy as fuck.
We have those out here.
Weirdest thing.
We have those out here. It's a fungal growth, but yeah.
Yeah, they got the rat, and then they got squirrels that have like fungal growths coming out of their face too now.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called, but yeah, all this vermin,
Jesus.
all
Rodents,
this fungal infection.
I mean, the fungal infections with the rabbits, because rabbits are really common out here. So are coyotes and all of that sort of thing. But and I actually do think that's where the story of the jackalope probably started. Was those particular growths, because in a lot of cases they are very horn-like.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
They're aside from, they have a tendency to grow over like their eyelids and shit like that, which obstructs their vision. It doesn't really, do any serious damage to the rabbit. It can't be communicated to species that aren't rabbits, and it's really kind of harmless. With rabbit populations, what you got to worry about is certain viruses that they carry that absolutely can be transcommunicated to other species, including people.
Full-blown AIDS. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, like, you have to fuck the rabbit to get AIDS, but
yeah, I mean, how did you think?
And a rabbit, by the way, is not going to survive that.
You're going to contract it otherwise.
If you can get through that experience without it opening up your femoral arteries with its hind claws, and also it survives the process.
I think if you're going that far with a rabbit, you don't want to leave any witnesses. You don't want it to survive.
Right? Oh, there's more. I sent two more.
Oh man! And the funny thing is, she's gonna like that.
Yep, yeah. She will.
She'll fucking love that. Yeah.
She'd probably use it for her stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Have you guys seen any of the videos that Suka has done on?
I mean, I've seen the one with her laptop charger for the intro, and the naughty corner one. That's probably my favorite.
I've seen the one with her and Shadow.
Yeah, that was a
there
good
was one. There was one with it was a rap one. It was like the first one he did of her, and she's like rapping. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't watch Chappelle's show instead?
But actually, she'd probably like this one too.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
If for some reason the image creation thought her laptop charger was a microphone in that one.
She might have some very pointed questions about the gold star at her neck. I don't think she'll necessarily count the points.
Hey, Smooth, did you draw? You drew this, right?
I just wrote in ChatGPT. I was like, just draw me some.
No, man,
stuff.
you totally drew this. You drew this,
I totally,
right?
I totally
Yeah,
did.
he's a good artist.
Draw, dude. Don't.
Totally.
I know
It's
that you draw.
pretty on point, except for the cross around the neck.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
can
but
change
you
it
know
to
what, though?
pentagram. That's easy.
Yeah, Deus
Well,
Vult, right?
A little known fact:
Mm-hmm.
she went to Catholic school.
She did go to Catholic school, but she'd still be better represented with the Star and Crescent.
Well, the sadist in me is going to do this anyway.
I'm just saying, she's going to say something
replace
about
it with the symbol of the moon god, and there you go.
Which one? There's a lot. We could go with Kansu. Nobody knows Kansu.
Well, Allah was the traditional Arabic moon god. It was a pagan deity.
Well, I mean, it literally just means God.
I only know Lord of the Rings gods.
Yeah.
That's more than enough.
Yeah. Or you know, there's also Artemis. There's I could probably think of a few. I did a study of pantheonic shit years ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Anywho.
So,
Was that someone yawning?
Yeah.
No.
Shut up. It was you yawning.
You don't tell me to shut up.
all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip the haunted road segment to next week. What I want to do as far as Edward Kemper, and this will be the last thing. So got some quick facts about this monster.
Yeah, thanks, old Blendy. Just throw us under the bus like that. Appreciate it, buddy.
She'd be blushing with all the racism we've thrown around today. So
Oh, she'd love it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
She
love
would've-
it.
Yeah, she would have
I'm
liked
gonna
to be
go.
on the
I'm
panel.
so proud of you guys.
And the funny thing is, too, because Nomi's here, because she thinks, I think that she thinks she owns Nomi too.
She can keep thinking
Wouldn't put it past her, honestly.
I was the one who introduced her to the word chigga, so she owes me a lot.
You know, somebody called her the N word. Like she went on the stream and somebody called her the N word. Was like, you know, Mary, you cool, you cool, you my N word. And she did a stream. She came back. She was like,
Yeah, she's been on that stream a few times, hasn't she? I don't know if she's like regular on it now or.
Yeah. She was kind of like, "Is it okay that I'm being called somebody's N word?"
Yeah, Abe, if you're referring to Lapeef, yeah, she used to be. She used to have a show on their channel. She was contracted with them years ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
she still goes on there every once in a while. But yeah, she caught a lot of hate from people being on there because they were like, "What the hell is she doing here? She's not black. She's not one of us." And Lapeef was like, "I want to get everybody's. I want to get everybody's perspective." Now, keep in mind, it was a couple of black women that was on a panel that didn't like
Checks
her,
out.
but they didn't like each other. It was just they all wanted to be the woman on the panel, and then Amir comes along, and they were. I think they were just threatened by her.
Dude, I just remember the first time. You remember when I used to have that pinhead avatar where he was like face palming and the nails were coming through his hand?
Yeah.
And then the first time I went up on her panel on Lapeef, right? And I had that avatar on there and I started talking or whatever. I don't even remember what the topic was. There were like 17 people in chat going, "This fool sounds white." And I was like, geez, that's weird. I don't know why that is.
Oh,
how strange.
Jeepers.
And he
Holy
wasn't the only
Jillikers.
white guy, and he wasn't the only white person that they were letting on the panel. So it was kind of weird. I was like,
It's like, this fool sounds
See-
white. I was like, gosh, I wonder why that is.
Amira could have passed for every single episode if she'd have just, as soon as she entered the chat, just said, "Assalamu alaikum," and that's it. She would have been accepted.
No,
Just
they
use
was,
the language of
the
her
women
people.
wouldn't have accepted
Konnichiwa,
her.
bitches.
Well, there was an issue on one of those panels. There was an issue because she let somebody up on the panel at one point, and this person didn't show like a face or an avatar or any of that stuff. Instead, had a screen showing rather aggressive pornography involving a Muslim woman, which got the channel immediately nuked about 3 minutes later. Entirely.
Shocker.
Like they took everything down.
Kinzo would be invited on there. He's welcome.
Well, he's Ginger Jesus, so Ginger Nicrocato.
The
checks out.
Yeah.
Anywho,
what's this old picture of Dermy? What the hell?
Don't he look like Dermy?
Yeah.
Can you send me the link to the article? I'm tempted to.
Let's read into this. Yeah.
This is Edward Kemper. This is the co-ed killer. This guy.
Does he have German ancestry?
He might be,
because that name is very German.
I don't know. He could be Austrian or Swiss.
There's a lot of Kempers around where I live, believe it or not, and I live in a very German area that's not Germany.
Yeah. Well, this possible German, it was 6'9", 250 pounds.
That sounds like Dermy.
Yeah.
Just
IQ of 145. He was able to overpower his victims mentally and physically. Instigators labeled him a natural-born killer. The physical nature of Kemper, paired with his abusive childhood, created a boiling pot of rage in the young killer. So he, his home life was all jacked up, which fits the. I guess that's how he started looking first.
That checks out, yeah.
Well, Sam, he was mutilating cats, so I guess he was doing you a favor.
This you?
I keep telling y'all, I don't like the things. I'm not out to kill them all.
You say that.
So he started out with mutilating cats, and he would bury a cat alive, then dig it up before decapitating the creature and impaling its head on a stake. That's usually the hallmark of a serial killer in the making when they're kids. They start experimenting on animals.
In a lot of cases, yeah, the ones that get caught, there's certainly a through line there, but it's not every one of them, and that's why it's trickier to identify them when they're young, because some of them you don't know until they get caught.
Yeah,
they have great childhoods, great parents. They never harmed a fly as far as anybody ever knew, and then you pull them over one day and they got 6 chopped up hookers in their trunk. I just realized that sounded a lot more specific than I meant it to.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, is this something you want to tell us?
Absolutely not, Larry. Absolutely not. Let's move on.
Fifth, right? You
told you that in confidence.
Hey, the devil made you do it, right?
Yeah, I was playing devil, even though it's not his fault.
I blame somebody. Might as well be him.
God damn it.
I mean, that's a false story because I hated my father.
So did Edward Kemper. Yeah. So let's see. So he did seek help from school counselors, but this was not beneficial, as he revealed, quote, "When I was in school, I was called a chronic daydreamer, and I saw a counselor twice during high school and during junior high school and high school, and that was very routine. They didn't ask me a lot of questions about myself, and that was probably the most violent fantasy time I was off into." So they didn't engage him. Killed his grandparents because he was bored.
Oh.
At 15, he ran away from his mother to avoid her abuse and decided to track down his father. But he was rejected by him also. Instead, he was shipped off to live with his paternal grandparents on their farm in the California mountains. Kemper said he lived in complete isolation with his senile grandfather and, quote, "my grandmother, who thought she had more balls than any man and was constantly emasculating my grandfather and me to prove it."
Well, he showed her.
Yeah,
he sure showed her, yeah.
I couldn't please her. It was like being in jail. I became a walking time bomb, and I finally blew. And it was like that. It was like that the second time with my mother. Wow. So he was just like, forget. So he shot his grandmother in her kitchen with a hunting rifle, and when his grandfather returned, he also shot and killed him. Panicked, Kemper then called his mother, and she urged him to tell the police. When the police arrived, he told them, "I just wanted to see how it felt to shoot grandma."
Well, hold up. These
No.
were his paternal grandparents, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because like why would she just he just casually call his mother and say, "Hey, I just killed your parents."
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fucked up if that were the case.
Let's see. He
I mean,
managed
still
to fix the
fucked up.
psychiatric results in his favor. Following the murders of his grandparents, Kemper was sent to California Youth Authority in, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Psychiatrists found Kemper suffered from paranoid schizophrenia, and he was transferred to Blank State Hospital for the criminally insane. Due to his incredibly high,
Atascadero, I think
Yeah.
it's called.
thank you. Due to his incredibly high IQ and seemingly pleasant demeanor, he managed to manipulate the hospital staff to allow him to access the assessment devices. He memorized
I got to give him credit. He's ahead of the curve of what some people do nowadays. With their psychiatrists, you know.
Yeah, but
Or-
like
or-
he got a hold of the teacher's edition and he memorized the questions is what he did. Like honestly,
True.
he didn't even have to do that if he bided his time a little bit. It's really not that hard to get them convinced that you're fine, to tell them exactly what they want to hear to avoid all the trigger points and those things.
Makes sense, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not that I would know.
Not
Sure.
like you've typed that, like you've typed that or anything.
Yeah. First rule: don't say you daydream about killing people.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah, that Rorschach shit is bullshit, but they believe in it, right? So you don't tell them what you actually see. You tell them what they want to hear.
Right.
Yep.
I
I've
see
got a fun
squirrel.
story on that topic that you might want to hang around for after the show ends.
All right. Let's see. On his 21st birthday, he was released from the hospital with a clean mental health record and was no longer required to return for further monitoring. Kemper was a free man. He returned to California and lived with his mother, but his real reign of terror was just about to begin. He used a cunning trick to make his victims feel safe. Man, you mentioned hookers in the back of a trunk. Following his release from the hospital, Kemper applied
There
to
you
become
go.
a state trooper. Wow, I didn't know that.
Whoa.
But he was rejected based on his size. With no work prospects on the horizon, he became
Too
bored
big.
with his existence once again. And as we know from his previous crimes, a bored psychopath is a dangerous thing. Instead, he turned his attention to the high number of female hitchhikers in the area.
Damn.
In 1972, he took care of 18-year-old Marianne Pesci,
Pesci?
Pesci,
Pesky.
18-year-old Anita Luchesa, and
Luchesa.
15-year-old Aiko Ku.
Aiko Poo? What?
Cuckoo.
Aiko Ku.
Is that another cuckoo clock in here?
Cuckoo.
Maybe.
In 1973, he murdered 19-year-old Cindy Shaw, 23-year-old Rosalind Thorpe, and 21-year-old Alice Liu. He had convinced the young co-eds, who were all in their prime of their lives, that he was not a threat to them by using a cunning trick to get them into his car. Kemper said, quote, "Some girls weren't really convinced, so I looked at my watch and I sighed like, come on, I don't have time." And that convinced them that they had the impression I was in a hurry and didn't have time to hurt them.
I
Ain't
thought
nobody
he
got
had his
right.
arm in a cast and said he needed help getting the chair
Right?
into
That's
the
the
van.
first thing I thought of was Buffalo Bill.
Mhm.
So,
Checks out, right?
so this
Yeah.
is Kemper on the right. I mean, you looking at that face, man. I'm sorry, that's Scream serial. I'm not sorry. That's Scream serial killer. I'm looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
this guy, and that he would have gave me the creeps.
So if that's Dermy, is that Cloud next to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's why he's
It's a
looking up.
reasonable
He's looking at the
assumption.
Sasquatch woman.
You know,
Yeah.
that's a fair question to ask Dermy if he's actually Mr. Kemper.
I don't know that Dermy would know who that is.
He would pretend.
Yeah, he's not
to
a
know.
he's not a VTuber. Dermy wouldn't know.
Or an anime character.
Yeah.
He would pretend not to know. Dermy's smarter than people give him credit for. Edward Kemper was not the only. Okay, well, we know he wasn't the only one. There are two other men, Herbert Mullen and John Lindley Frazier, who were also active in the area. So he had competition. The police even suspected Mullen of killing 2 of Kemper's victims, while Kemper was initially a suspect in one of Mullen's killings.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
So they pinned their shit on each other. That's
well, it looks like the cops did. The cops didn't know who did what.
I mean, this was in the 80s, right? So, well, 70s. Well, that checks out then.
Let's see.
70s were kind of serial killer heavy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There was a lot going on with serial killers in the 70s.
Wasn't the Black Dahlia killer in the 70s as well?
Was
that was in
the 50s.
50s. Yeah, 40s and 50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because it was wasn't it vaudeville or like old Hollywood? Yeah, it was like the noir time. Like noir time, so whatever that
like the 40s,
yeah. And that was I don't think that was a serial killing. I think that was an entirely separate kind of thing.
Incident, right?
Yeah. But you had like Ted Bundy's prime years were in the 70s, right? He didn't get convicted till like 84, and that was like years after,
But notice a pattern that is all happening in California.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it even says it right here. With such prolific murderers in the area, Santa Cruz was dubbed the murder capital of the world. And all the while, California itself was flush with serial killers: the Zodiac Killer, the Night Stalker, the Manson family, the Hillside Strangler, and several more were all active during the 60s and 70s. Was it something in the water?
Mm-hmm.
We had a group,
maybe in the air.
It's like the end of Lost Boys. There's one thing I can't stand about Santa Cruz: all the damn serial killers.
Darn serial killers. Should we show that image on screen? By the way, I'm just asking for a friend.
It's hard to tell what it is.
Probably not.
Yeah, let's scroll down.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Oh,
okay. Well, he
yeah.
He bounced a hammer off her head repeatedly, and then did something to her throat with a knife. He then decapitated the body and later revealed he pinned the head to the wall and screamed at it for an hour while throwing darts.
Seems like a stable individual, right?
Yeah, I mean, stable. I mean, he ripped out a voice box.
So
who hasn't done something like that when they're bored? I mean,
I'm
kind of being judgy. I just
yeah. Now here's the kicker though. You wonder, because you remember initially his mom told him to call the cops when he killed her parents. And I remember reading, after the cops caught him, they let him out. And he started killing again.
So did he keep trophies or something? Because like his method seems to vary with each kill, and that's not normally a serial killer thing.
He kept the heads.
You think so, right?
Larry,
private. In his mom's case, he kept it just to scream at it. He said he ripped out his voice box because she was always complaining. Well, I mean, that's not the words that he used, but he said she was screaming at him over the years, and said he hid the body parts around the house. His mother's close friend came over to the house, and he strangled her to death too. Later, he said, "I quote, I certainly wanted for my mother a nice, quiet, easy death like everyone else wants." Well,
there's other ways to go about that, but
it doesn't sound like he gave it to her, honestly.
You ever heard of arsenic, dude? Like you could have gave it, put some arsenic in some.
Maybe
oranges.
don't be the cause of her death then.
Yeah. How about you move away and just don't talk to her? So
well, that's too much to ask for, though.
So his whole thing was he decapitated and dismembered the corpses after he killed them. Several discarded body parts were found washed up on the shore, and he buried a head in his mother's backyard. The other heads he kept as sickening serial killer trophies. So he did keep trophies.
Okay, yeah, because that was my question. Because like there's usually a couple of defining factors that have to happen before somebody's labeled a serial killer. Otherwise, they're just called a mass murderer, legally speaking. And if he's keeping trophies, that explains it, because his methodology is all over the fucking place.
Right,
Larry.
Yeah, safe and sound tonight. That's for sure.
Right. Okay. All right. So with that, let's do this.
There's Dermy again.
So yeah, he told on himself, and I'm gonna do a part 2 on this, because there's some tapes that you can listen to, and I mean they were terrifying. He's still alive.
I bet. I bet they were.
That's 1991. All right.
Nomi.
What?
Wake
What?
Wake,
What?
Wake up.
I am awake.
We'll continue this next week. But let's go around. Let's go around the horn. Let's start with the guest first. Moss, let's start with you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I don't know a whole lot about serial killers, so I didn't really get much.
It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't really have much input on that one. But you can find me. I'll be live tomorrow morning on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern on YouTube or Dragon's Tavern Live on Kick and Twitch for Saturday morning map making. We do all kinds of TTRPG stuff.
You want to put your link in?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, Moss.
Yeah.
Can we drop your links in the private chat?
Hey, Nomi, can you get Sevy's as well?
Yeah, I will grab.
Yeah. Put your YouTube link in the private chat, and I'll add it to the description after the show.
Let me get a
sweet.
Next time, remember to do the homework.
We were just thrown in here, Devil. we just
it was a surprise for everybody.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah. So Tales from Dragon's Tavern YouTube, Dragon's Tavern Live on Kick and Twitch, and that's and I'm on Moonskull all the time too. And then I'll stream with Nomi and Sevy and Tabitha and Smoo and all kinds of people every once in a while. So
yes, thank you. And I'll since Sevy's gone, I'll do this. So I did put a link for Sevy in the chat. And I will. Let's see if I can. I will. I mean, not in the chat. I put it in the private chat, but I'll drop it here. She also does. She has another channel that she calls Legally Sevy. So she's an attorney. A lot of people don't know that, or some people do, but she's an attorney. It's a great channel. She goes over legal stuff on that channel as well. The link I just posted for Sevy, that's her gaming channel. Please subscribe. Just the same thing with Moss. You guys won't go wrong. You won't be bored subbing to their stuff. DJ Smoo.
Hello, that's me. What do I have coming up? Let me think. Well, today is Saturday, so this coming Saturday or later on today, I'll be playing Final Fantasy Tactics on my gaming channel. Other than that, I'm just posting random music bits every once in a while, and you find me on various streams across the interwebs. Just check out the link tree. I recently started a Rumble page. I'm not trying to gain a following over there, but if you have a Rumble account, you can't be bothered with YouTube. You might as well follow me over there. And you can find me everywhere. Just hit me up if you need a panelist. I'm usually quite easy to reach, and I can hop on at most times, as you can tell, because it's 7 a.m. now, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
So,
and Smoo does great content as well, guys. He really does.
Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you for
Moz,
having me.
Did you put your link in the private chat?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
It's the Dragon's Tavern.
Oh, there. Okay, good. There it is.
All right, we'll be dropping them in the live chat too, but I will add them to the description after the stream is over.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm also dropping them right now in the chat as well for people to. So at least they'll have it, before and after, because we do have people watching now, but then a lot of the people who watch our show, they work, and so our numbers shoot up after the stream, usually within a couple of days. It'll start shooting up after that.
People have jobs?
Yeah, apparently.
That's a thing, yeah.
Crazy.
I have a job.
Weird.
Nomi, you're up.
Well, I'm getting back into streaming and making videos back on my main channel, so just keep following me at Nomi Without You. Speaking of my main channel and streaming, next Saturday that these two ding-dongs forgot to mention.
Well, we didn't forget. We wanted to you to say it first.
You're so much better at presenting this than,
Oh my gosh.
than we are. We wanted to give you all
you're
the
just
credit.
lazy fuck and just didn't want to do it. But anyway, next Saturday on my channel, we are doing a fundraiser to MegaCon. Me, Sevy, Smooth the DJ, and Moss. Saturday's goal will be $2,500, and that's just the first wave. If we make that goal, I will eat a cake on stream And if we were to make the $5,000 goal, that's going to be the second wave. But if we can make it in that night of next weekend, all of us will be drinking mayo through a straw.
With a massive amount of regret.
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
Nah, me neither.
So we're never monetizing over here. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You'd be surprised it's getting monetized over
If
here.
you want to get monetized, just drink mayo through a straw, a very hollow one.
Well, just the thought of it makes me getting reflux just thinking about it.
I can't do it.
No, I can do it because I like mayonnaise. Moss does not like mayonnaise, but he, secretly I think he does. But yeah, come through on my next channel. Oh, no, my next channel. Next Saturday on my channel. Know Me Without You.
All righty,
we'll be there.
Satan, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry, Abe. I'm sorry. I was about to skip you. Going to devil.
Always skip the Brit. That always works.
Yeah. Well, as always, you'll find me everywhere on pretty much every social platform. Abe's going to get you. Next up, I'm going to be on the pub with Devil and Sam and hopefully a few other people here.
I'll be in bed by then.
Yeah. Smooth's gonna be unconscious by then.
Hey man, I gotta get up. I have to be at work in like 5 hours, so I'm okay.
Yeah, go to bed,
if you
mate.
need to go now, you
go
can.
to bed.
No, I'm good.
If you need to go now, so you can.
Then after that, I'll be on the Full Aussie podcast. Then after that, I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then after that, I'll be back on Samuel the Infamous's Screaming Into the Void. And as normal, I will die on Sunday, and I shall arise again. And I hope everyone swings by on Tuesday for my new show with my good friend Jack Tarlad for the Jack and Abe show.
Love it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be called Piss and Fire.
That might be a solo show. That might be a solo show.
Jack and Abe
I'm still
2,
working
Piss
on
and
that.
Fire Boogaloo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well played.
Thank you. I'm proud of it.
All right, Devil.
Yeah, I'll be over there on my channel here shortly for the pub, and then catch me every Wednesday on my channel for Make Me a Sandwich. And yeah, that's about it.
Awesome.
All right, Sam.
All right. Well, next up, obviously, I'll be over on Beelzehub for Beelzepub. After that, tomorrow afternoon, right here on Samuel the Infamous, we'll be Screaming Into the Void number 156. We have a lot to cover this week. I don't know if we're going to get to all of it. We probably won't. You know how it is. Starting with the return of Lauren Chen to social media as of yesterday, right? That's number one. Alex Jones fucking exploded. NASA is saying that they're in a space race to the fucking moon as of the other day. And then we've got, I mean, there's so much shit going on. I found a thing about Tesla coils being used as fly traps. It's pretty cool. Like there's a whole thing about this surgeon who went to jail after he convinced another surgeon to amputate both of his perfectly good fucking legs. Like, it's gonna be a wild show tomorrow, folks. Show up.
Yeah, wasn't it for like a sexual fetish?
Why would
or
you
something like
cripple
that?
yourself like that?
I don't know, but we're gonna get into it.
People are retarded, man. Honestly.
Yeah, he's probably like into like guys are like, oh yeah, like you're on a wheelchair, beg for me, like falls off the wheelchair. That's right, you crippled bitch, get back to me.
Well, it's the whole
He did the reverse.
of the dude. He's got like a couple of prosthetic legs and whatnot. After that, we'll probably be over on Exiled Lioness 2, helping out with Amira's show when she goes live. Possibly a game stream after that. I don't know. We'll see what happens, which will be continuing throughout next week until Abyssal Musings next Friday. Currently playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers because bloody fun with lots of jiggle physics. Honestly, that's really it. It's awesome.
I thought you were about to say something else there for a second.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
I will say, Dude, I will say that, like, if you have the right costume on, like, her bare ass cheeks are out there, and if you get enough blood on her, it kind of looks like she's having a heavy flow day when she's climbing a ladder, and it's kind of off-putting.
Damn.
So that's it. That's all I got.
Way to sell a game, man. Way to sell a game.
Yeah.
With that said,
It's funny because Moss just got a PC. He's like, all right.
I
Let's do this.
PC, all right. Now I don't need heavy flow on my monitor, and that's fine.
If it helps, it's not actually her blood.
Oh, that's much
So
better.
heavy
Okay.
flow. Anyway, as for me, you guys can catch me here next week, same time, same channel. You can sub to my channel, Knight's Lore. I will be loading some stuff up this upcoming week, and you can catch me in the chat as a moderator for the Exile Lioness 2 channel as well. That is all.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, let's wrap this bitch up, shall we? Thank you to everybody in chat for hanging out, sticking with us, having a good time. Special shout out to our mod extraordinaire in front of the channel, Aaron Laura. Thoughts and prayers to you. If you pray, absolutely do. You know, and like I said, Aaron, I will email you later on, either tonight or tomorrow, and see if there's anything I can do for you. Everybody who came onto the panel, a lot of them were surprise guests, but it's been a pretty good show because of it. So thank you to Moss, thank you to Sevi, thank you to Smoo. It's good to see Nomi again. Have her come back on the show, and it looks like you got a newer mic setup too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't it great? You can hear me clearer now.
Very much so, and it's nice.
You can, whenever I have my little laughing spells, you can hear me nice and clear.
Yeah. So, you know, thanks to Devil for being here every week. Abe, same to you. Thank you very much to Larry for putting these Friday shows together. He puts a fuckload of work into these things, so definitely give him a hand.
Thank
you. And you know, thanks to me because it's my fucking channel. That's it. Have a great night, everybody. Remember, it could always be worse. It could be raining flaming cobras. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.